So you can stay in this class always. You never have to like advance to another class or go to that exploring class. Well, I don't know where Nora went. She disappeared. I was going to say Nora has went to that class and to this class. She's been to both classes at the same time. But you know, Miss Linda, what you come out of the very first class knowing versus what you come out of this class knowing, it is the same moves, but it's a completely different experience. So you can forever stay in this class, and you know, in terms of exploring these same movements in a new way, you get that in this class. And depending on who, you know, if we get brand new people, we kind of treat it a little bit differently. I let the people guide me. My morning class on Tuesdays is people who have been in this class before. So we did start all over at the very beginning, but it was different than if we had a brand new beginner. We'll be off for the summer pretty much, May, June, and July. Remember that you have the YouTube videos that you can check with. I did add the part 2 if you are interested in that. I haven't done tutorials for each of the moves, like one move at the time, but I have done a recording of the whole set of movements for part 2. You'll have access to me. So if you need to get on a Zoom meeting and work on anything, if you have any questions, don't think that I'm not accessible, that you can't call me. Even if you just want to call me and chit chat, that's fine with me too. It doesn't even have to be about Tai Chi class. So I'm not just disappearing. Any questions y'all have about that? About class ending and starting back up in August? Alright, so whatever you want to do wrapping up this class, if there's anything in particular that you want to go over, if there's certain, moves, if they're, just let me know. Otherwise, what I think we'll do, hi. Want a hug? There's Olivia. What?
I was so excited. I went just to get a dirty Baja Blast because I started making them. I get to the window. I can't make it dirty. I paid extra to make it dirty.
Bless your heart. You'll have to go to bed tonight and start again tomorrow.
Listen and ring my bells on the way home.
I've been trying to tell you. Love you. Bless her heart. She said she went to Taco Bell and she ordered, I don't even know what this means, but she said she ordered her drink dirty, and when she got to she paid extra to get it dirty, and they said they couldn't do that. Do y'all know what that means, to get it dirty? I don't either. Just when I think I'm young and hip and know things, my kids will throw things at me to remind me I'm not young and hip. But anyway, bless her heart. She is always a joy to see, no matter what, even if she is having a bad day. I'm glad she poked her head in here. So for our class, what I want us to do is go over our moves. Let's go over part 1. Let's talk about some of the moves specifically. Let's go over the basic 6 and advanced 6 and talk about some of the moves in relation to principle, and then we'll just practice it all together. So if that sounds good to you, then we'll get started. All right, y'all want music, I'm sure. We all like music. I got Spotify. That's what it's on. think I still have it on repeat from when we practiced this morning. Let's start with our warm-ups. Getting in our stable stance. Letting go of any tension that we may have. We're breathing. Let's begin with our neck. Stay relaxed. Side to side. Alright, let's roll our shoulders. Small circles. And back. Like a little massage you give yourself. Big shoulder circles. For our spine. It was so cool last week, and now this week we're going to have warm weather all week. Our bodies feel a little bit differently when it's warm outside. When the temperature's warm, we're warm, and our body just works better when it's warm. That's why we go through these warm-ups. Oh. Got Aunt. Oh, Nora's. I'm so confused. Miss Linda, I'm like, it said Annie, and then I thought Nora was already in class. Side to side. She might be having the same problems you were having getting in. There's Annie again. Alright, maybe we won't have any more in and outs. If Miss Annie comes in with a ceiling fan, I think I've won the lottery. It'll be like the... Oh, where's your ceiling fan, Miss Annie? You see Miss Linda and Miss Nora? You see, they have their ceiling fan show. You know how the slot machines, how you spin the wheel and then if you get 3 of the same things, you win?
Maybe I need. Does that help?
No, you're fine. As long as you can see me, it's fine. I just thought it was funny that I could see both of y'all's ceiling fans. All right, to our hips. Y'all know if I think it, I say it. So here in particular, we're experiencing weight on one leg, which is a good thing. The more practiced and able we are with holding our weight on one leg, of course, the less likely that we're going to fall. We don't typically, keep weight on just one leg, but one leg at the time, we get them really strong and really stable, so we're less likely to fall. One of my friend's moms fell yesterday. It was 6:30 in the morning, and I don't know right now the whole circumstance of why she fell, but what I know is that she fell and didn't have any way to contact anyone, and it took her from 6:30 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon to scoot herself to a phone to call somebody. So of course we're in the falls prevention mindset. That's what we hope for. But if a fall were to happen, she doesn't have any broken bones. But if a fall were to happen, think about what a plan might be. Some people have those necklaces that they can push and it will call somebody for help. Some people always have their cell phone on them, which that's a luxury we have nowadays. If you have a cell phone, and most people do. We want to do our best to stay active, stay going and doing things. Some people sit down one day and they don't really get back up. Their lives become more and more sedentary, and when that happens, your muscles get really weak. And when our muscles are weak, we're more likely to fall. So in whatever way possible, stay active, encourage your friends and people that you know to stay active. Even if they don't come to Tai Chi class or another falls prevention class, show them about weight transfer. Talk to them about holding on to a chair and shifting weight from one leg to the other. And that can help. Even seated, engaging muscle by pushing your feet into the floor. Pulling your knees up off the floor, marching in place, I guess was what I'm trying to say. That functional fitness test where we do chair stands, we get up and down out of a chair for a certain amount of time. In bingo size, we start out the 20 weeks doing it for 30 seconds, and by the end, we build ourselves up to 60 seconds. And so when you think about getting up and down out of a chair, functionally what that means. So when you are able to go to the bathroom by yourself, getting up and down off of a commode, or getting in and out of a shower or bathtub, up and down off a couch, being able to, I just really think about using the bathroom and wanting to be by yourself when that happens. So that's another exercise you can practice, is chair stands, getting up and down out of a chair. Set yourself a timer. Even if you can only do it one time, do that. But it's called a functional fitness test. It's a chair stand. So I'm going to show you real quick. Our goal is to be able to cross our hands and go up or down and up without, the use of our arms, just using our legs. And when I do this, I think about pushing my feet into the floor, and by pushing my feet into the floor, I'm lifting myself up, rather than thinking about my legs, even though my legs are doing that. If you need to use your arms of your chair to get up, or a nearby table, some people, they got to rock for a second to finally get themselves up. So do what you have to do, even if it's that one time in that amount of time. But just know our goal would be this, to be able to get up and down with our hands crossed across our chest. So that helps us have functional fitness, to where we can do and do life on our own. All right, y'all. I'm going to turn around, and we are going to practice our basic 6 movements. Okay, so I'm going to say the names of the movements out loud. In my stable stance, and commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. So when we think about these movements, we have the movement control, where we're slow, smooth, and continuous. And as we know our moves better, we're able to go slow because we don't feel rushed to get to the next move, because we don't want to forget before we get there. But also in the transition, we think about smooth and continuous. And that comes along with knowing your moves better and better, just like chiseling off the edges, sanding off those edges, and cleaning everything up. So slow, smooth, and continuous. I think about hand movement and weight transfer. So when I come up in commencement, down, that's whenever I shift weight to that right foot, reminding you to empty step before you transfer the weight. So more, I mean, we do it in basic 6, but our advanced 6 movements, there's hand movement and weight transfer. And so I want you to remember that. But the empty step before the weight transfer is part of our body structure along with upright posture. All right, so let's do it again. Keeping those things in mind, that empty step, you know, the hand movement down and the weight comes to that right leg. Hand goes to that leg that stepped out when my hands go out. These are our 4 words for our waving hands and clouds. Remember, it's always important to listen to your body. Now, when my hip, my butt muscle was not feeling its best, I noticed when I did the step in the shift, you know, normally when I step empty, and then I turn, then I shift, then I step empty, and I turn. So I was holding, generally I hold weight on one leg while I make that turn. But when I was hurting, I would empty step, but then immediately give it weight, or almost immediately give it weight to protect myself. And so that's what I'm talking about when I say listen to your body and what you need. Now, normally I'll keep that weight on one leg longer because I'm trying to teach it to hold my weight and be a stabilizer and be a stronger muscled leg. But I had to make accommodations for myself. I even taught the class seated to protect myself. So listen to your body. I always encourage you. But for the sake of safety. All right. Basic 6 again. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Close it out. So one thing I didn't think about or talk about is that gentle resistance. And there are different movements that lend itself more to me thinking about the air being heavy or moving through water. You know, open and close really lends itself to that gentle resistance. But, you know, when we come down and we, you know, push and pull. So when you use words like push and pull, that lends itself to that resistance. Just remember that it's gentle resistance and don't get too firm with it. So as we go now to our advanced 6, keep all these principles in mind. Still that same slow, smooth, and continuous. Where you think it's necessary to add that gentle resistance in mind, I do think about the push and the pull movement. There's so much forward and back in our advanced 6 that gentle resistance is appropriate in so many places. Of course, we keep our upright posture. weight transfer. So there is the empty step, then the weight transfer, and then the follow step. And remember that follow step foot it gets no weight. It's the period at the end of that movement. The heel is so close to being on the floor, only a piece of paper would fit there. So what's important is that you don't have your heel up on the empty step, because potentially it could kind of propel your body forward, and propelling our body forward would be going towards falling. So I'm being a little bit dramatic in my stance with my heel up, but if my heel's down, then my body's over my hips and I'm more grounded, even though there's no weight on that follow step foot. So the size of our steps in Advanced 6 is something to note, in that it's not a big step forward or back. It's more like a half step, because we want to be able to transfer weight completely and then lift and pick up that other foot and follow step with it without pushing off. So we can very easily transfer weight from one to the other. So all our steps are really, really small. Alright, so let's go through them. Our Advanced 6 movement, starting with brush knee. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. Alright. Brush knee left. Play the loop. See, just like we're moving through heavy air. Parry punch. Right there. Boom. Boom. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Close it out. Alright, let's do it again. Advanced 6. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger to the front. Open, close. So, to the front is not a move. However, I really think it should be called, I think it really should be a move. Because whenever we go to the front, okay, so look, we push the tiger, and now we're going to go to the front. So I step that foot empty at the front, then I shift all my weight to that right foot, then I bring this left foot forward, then I adjust the weight for the open and close. So if that transition to the front, I don't want you to take it lightly. Still follow principle. Still don't get in a rush. Still go slow, smooth, continuous. Still do that weight transfer. Empty step, shift, bring the foot up, and adjust the weight to where now I have weight on both feet for open and close. So when I say to the front, it's not a move, but it is important the way we handle that. All right, so let's do our advanced 6 one more time. Then we're just going to practice putting them together. But let me know if you have any questions or if you want to go over any particular one just on its own, okay? All right. Advanced 6, one last time before we put all of part 1 together. And brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger to the front. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Close it out. All right, any of the moves you have questions about? Alright, I'm going to change our music. Thought this was going to be easy. Tai Chi, part 1. There we go. Alright, all the way through. We'll do it several times. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. close. Oh, Nora's coming back in. All right. Advance 6. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. All right, again. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands and clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands and clouds. Open, close. Advance 6. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. do it again, and then we'll cool down. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Like you're moving through heavy air. Stay slow, keep breathing. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Advance 6, starting with brush knee, left. Play the loop. Carry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Carry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. So hopefully you like that practice. I like getting to the point where we can just settle in and go over our moves that we've learned and just get better at them. Let's give ourselves a nice fist massage. Remember that weight transfer is gold. So if you never learn all the moves by memory, if you never just feel settled into those moves, know you can always practice weight transfer, Tai Chi walking forward, going forward and back like we do in our advanced movements, walking sideways like we do in our waving hands in clouds, and you're going to get a lot of benefit of balance. Gather tension and then let it go. We don't want to live in tension. Tension can create pain, and we want to let that go. Tense and relax. Shoulder circle. We have our right fist, a loose fist, and that represents our strength, our left fingers all together, our friendship, and our thumb in, our humility. We put those together, and in mutual respect, we say namaste. Now I want to read y'all something that I saw on the internet. Let's see. And I think about being humble, the humility part of that final salutation, and humility meaning that we have lots to learn, And I saw this and thought it was perfect for class. It says, the fastest learners aren't the smartest. They're the most humble. They ask more questions. They try more often. They're not afraid to look like beginners. Ego slows you down. Curiosity moves you forward. Stay a student always. I said, that is us with our willingness to learn and knowing that all of this is a process. So stay humble, my friends. And don't be afraid to look like a beginner, like that message says. It's okay. Our goal is not perfect Tai Chi. All right, so y'all let me know if you need me between now and next Tuesday. And we'll do it again next Tuesday. Come with any, particular movements you want to go over or any questions you may have. And we'll just keep working, okay?
Okay.
All right, love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you.
All right,
Have a good weekend.
you too. Bye.
Bye bye.